And when I opened it, it was like the male torso with this thing lying there. Think that women should stop apologizing for being women. Oh no, stop it. Or, oh, of course I'm real. I can show you proof,
For free. It's important. For
Red
free.
flag. Oh my God, no.
Hello, my name is Anna, and today we are having amazing guest Cherylene in our self-made studio. So I think that we're gonna change a little bit topics of our interview this time, and I hope that you can provide me some feedback to know, guys, which topics you'd like better, previous one or the new one. Let's start.
Yay.
Hi. Okay. Do you want to share something before we start? Maybe something about yourself, or we can start directly with questions.
I don't know. I'm a happy girl from Finland.
So the first topic is manage to have replies like yes or no. We have 5 questions, and basically you can also add a little bit more information. Why do you think that this is a yes or this is a no? Up to you. But anyway, the first question sounds like this. Have you ever Googled yourself?
Yeah, I have. I think that is an important thing to do when you're in our line of work, not only for seeing if there's some leaked information, but also to see what the different kinds of forums are talking about you. There might be something that you could pick up and use for your social media marketing, or there might be some discussions that you just haven't seen for different magazines and stuff. So yeah, I do think it's important to Google yourself.
Definitely agree with you. I actually Googled myself as well, and I literally cleared all of the information that was available about me in the Google. So yeah, this is important things, to be honest. Okay, the next question is, a fan has sent you money just to get a reply. This is a yes or no for you?
Yes, of course. I think
yes.
I think that's a good way to prioritize your inbox as well. Like the fans that really want to have an answer. I mean, it shows up differently for us creators, which means that we will see that it's been tipped. And at least for myself, if I see a tip, I always start with that conversation, and then I go from from the oldest to the newest, or
his priority level goes higher and higher.
Yeah,
more tips, more priority. That's
yeah.
Totally agree with this. Okay, let's move to the next question. Someone from your real life discovered your content accidentally. This is a yes or no.
I'd say that for myself, I mean, it's a yes, because everyone knows. I when I began with OnlyFans 4 years ago, I had a local newspaper from the small town where I grew up in that write an article about me. And after that article, I also got into local, it's like Finnish governmental TV show and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was out and about, and I think I'm every week have someone that sends me a message like, I have seen you online. I'm like, yeah.
Online or in real life?
In real life too, because I mean,
okay.
it's there's when you come up from a small town, that might happen. But of course, everyone has to stay safe. And I also think if a content creator is not open about themselves with their name and their, let's say, for example, they use a different name when they produce stuff, and they are very how should I say, they are aware of their current situation, and you're a little bit, as a fan, you don't know if they're okay with it or not, then just assume that it's not okay to bring it up with the person, because it's always better to be on the safe side, and it might be a little bit uncomfortable.
100%. Yeah. And the next question goes to, have you ever been recognized in the public because of your content? This is a little bit modified question, but yeah, you tell me already that you've been recognized in the public eye as hey, I know you're an OnlyFans creator, but the question is about because of your content. This is a little bit different.
Yeah, I think it's nobody has ever come up to me and be like, okay, they have seen my more explicit content, but I have like people that have been saying like, oh, I've seen that stuff that you do on social media and it's funny, or they have been sending me like messages afterwards. They were like, were you at the gym yesterday? And then they tell the specific gym name. Of course, I don't reply to those, but so I'd say yes.
Send the tips and then you get reply. That's important.
Exactly. That's the way to go.
Perfect. Next one, last question from this blog is: have you ever ignored a DME and then replied, like for example, a month later?
No, not on purpose. But I mean, I have ADHD, so that happens.
Me too.
It's
And it's fine.
It's a problem,
like
but I
this
mean that
combo.
happens.
ADHD runs the world, actually. Okay, next blog is green or red flag, and you can also add a little bit information. Why do you think so? And the first question is basically a guy says, I watched all of your videos. This is a green or red flag for you?
Oh, I think it's a green flag. If we think about it from a work perspective, I mean, that's always nice if a fan is very, he has seen it all and been supportive. I think that is very nice. But if it would be some, I don't know, a cousin or something, that would just be weird. so it depends on the situation, right? I'm so glad that I don't have any male
I like
cousins.
the tone of voice that our interview is getting right now. This is actually so funny. I think that we could definitely continue in such a mood and way. This is actually amazing. Next one, a guy follows 2,000 models on Instagram. This is a green or red flag, and why?
I think it's a red flag because if there's a lot of those girls, I would say like if for example, if it would be like we would go out on a date and I would see that he's following a lot of girls, I would be a little bit uncertain that what is his type and why is he following so many girls, and why is he not following, for example, like I don't know, guy stuff, footballer.
But imagine that all of his followings are the girls with the same beauty type, like maybe baby face, let's say like this.
Okay, yeah. Then
Still
I
red
could
flag.
be, yeah. It's a red flag-ish. It depends on the like if he would like explain himself and be like, I'm following this because I'm doing, I don't know, work research or something. Yeah, for example, if he runs an agency and he has to come up with topics, or he works with social media and has to come up with content or something, then I would totally understand. But if it's just a regular guy that would just follow a lot of like models, I think that's just a little bit weird.
Okay, nice point. Next one, a guy asks you to delete your spicy content if you start dating. This is more about personal one.
Yeah,
No,
red
Mr.
flag.
Fish.
Red flag. I mean,
Definitely.
I would never say anyone to stop with their work or like do something that they like. As long as the person is safe and they like what they do and the job itself like brings money on the table and stuff like that, you should just do whatever. And I think it's like both sides.
Definitely. They know who you are from the very beginning. So if they decided
Exactly.
to actually talk to you, to start dating with you, they should mind this. And this is also important for you. This is the thing that you actually like. And why would you quit this, that you actually paying like so much passion to do this because of some sort of guy? I'm not saying that he's a bad, but actually this is like about not admitting the point that makes your loved one
Yeah, and also,
happy.
I mean, if someone would tell me to stop my line of work, I would be like, okay, but do you have the money to provide the same kind of standard for myself as I can do for myself? So I don't know. If it would be Mr. Donald Trump, I wouldn't date him. But if he would be like rich as Mr. Donald Trump, then okay, fine, I can stop working and just be pretty at home. That would be fine for me.
Okay.
But you have to pay for a living then.
Definitely. Next one, a guy proudly shows your contents to his friends. for free. That's important. For
Red
free.
flag. Oh my God, no.
Next one is a guy said that he doesn't use social media at all.
I think it's a green flag. That's very healthy and
Yeah.
very, very. It's a bit weird as well. I've never ever met a person
Nowadays,
that said that
yes,
they
because
don't use.
literally everybody has some sort of social media, no matter what
Yeah,
age are they.
and there's a lot of workplaces. I remember when I used to do like a muggle job. We had to have like 5 or 6 different like applications on our phone just to like do our job, to check our work things, to do some messaging and stuff like that. And that was just like a restaurant job because I worked in the restaurant business before this. So that it's crazy. Even if you would like to be like totally off social media, totally off your phone, I don't think it's possible anymore.
But yeah, but this is some sort of like maybe spending a little bit more time on yourself or maybe some business without having social media and wasting time. At some point, there's also like a good choice, but yeah, I definitely think that you can't like stay completely away from the social media.
Yeah, or at least it's very hard.
Okay, next topic. This is a brand new topic for our interview. It's called like guess the direct message. This is like I can, for example, share some sort of message with you. Like I can read this message, and your reply is gonna be whether this message from a fan or from a hater, like a tricky one.
Ooh, okay.
Let's find out how it's gonna be, because this is actually so excited for me as well. So the first message is, you are too perfect to be real. This is a fan or hater message.
I think it's a fan message. It's a way for guys to try to get you to reply, because then you would be like, oh no, stop it, or oh, of course I'm real, I can show you proof. That's a way to just slide into girls' DM. So that is definitely a fan message.
Last question from this topic was, my girlfriend hates you.
I'd say it's a fan. It's a fan that doesn't like have the social skills, because what do I do with that information? Nothing. And at the same time, why
Why should it bother you as a model, Priscilla?
yeah, exactly. And also I mean, I'm a girl's girl. I think that it's okay for you to enjoy like OnlyFans girls and enjoy whatever yourself on your spare time, and it's also okay to talk about it and even share it for your partner. But if your partner doesn't like it, I think that it's better to keep it for yourself, because it's a good thing to have like different kinds of interests in a relationship, even if it would be like on the non-spicy side. So yeah. I think it's a bit disrespectful for like the girlfriend, maybe.
Maybe at some point, yes. The next block of questions, because this is also a new one, you can answer honestly or skip the question. So the block called like confess or skip. And the first question is, have you ever dated a fan?
Confess, no.
No, but is there a chance that you probably can imagine that you can date a fan? Is there a chance?
I wouldn't say like a fan from OnlyFans or something, because we tend to like, people don't send pictures of themselves, but because I do also striptease, I've had some very handsome customers, like very handsome customers that have been very nice and very like, that I would totally, if it wouldn't be like money involved, I would definitely, if they would like pop up on Tinder or something, I could definitely like go on a date with them. But especially if it's like money involved, I think it's a bit weird. So I'd say no.
Okay, because like I know a couple of huge OnlyFans models who are actually dated a fan and still dating. And maybe one of these models actually married this fan, so they have a pretty strong bond. And this fan was from OnlyFans, so this was like a very weird romantic story, let's say like this.
But I mean, I guess that could happen because you do talk with the people a lot there. I mean,
Yeah.
you really like come up with relationships. I have a lot of my like fans that been around for years, and they're so nice. It's like actually fun talking with them, and they know a lot about me, and I know a lot about them, and it's like I'm genuinely like interested in their life, so I can understand why someone would like fall in love with a fan or like catch up feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is a story where like the fan who actually could do this. So yeah, this is a pretty nice. Okay, next one. Have you ever blocked someone just because they were weird?
Yes, I can confess. If for me, weird is a wide topic. If it's just like you have weird, I don't know, weird hobbies or you like weird things, I don't mind. You can be as weird as you want. But if the weirdness is like you're being too put up or you're trying to investigate too much in my personal life, or you might be like I don't know, just a little bit too personal, then I would definitely block. And I've blocked people for that reason before as well. If they get like too attached or too personal, and they don't get like a no is a no, or you have to like really explain that, did you know that this is only like an online relationship, so we're not like meeting up or anything. And I mean, that's also breaking OnlyFans rules. You cannot talk about meeting people there, so it's very annoying if someone would be like too
Push for that.
yeah, because there's a lot of times that like these men don't respect the fact that I say that you cannot like put it up so many times because it's breaking OnlyFans rules, and then I don't care about the rules. I'm like, but I do care. Fuck you.
Okay, it's a pretty nice response from you actually. Next question is: have you ever flirted with a fan for tips or gifts?
Skip, but don't we all do that?
Okay. Okay, next one. Have you ever sent a message and instantly regretted?
Yeah. Confess. This is a fun one. In Finland, we call like how explicit can I be with my language, by the way? Can I say like, okay, let's try it. Okay, pussy is like the number one, and anal is number two. And in Finland, you can ask someone that would you rather put it in the number one or the number two? That's like a common question. But when you translate it to English, yeah, at the same time, all spelled. No, but if you translate that question, I think I had like this idea because I use like the same kind of mass messaging like for relationship building in Finnish, Swedish, and English, because I have like fans from all these three languages. And I put it like up on Swedish and Finnish, and there was no problem. I was like, yeah, this is a good question. Like, I think it was like, do you wake up in the morning and want to do number one or number two? And you know, when you say it in English, do you wake up in the morning and do you want to do number one or number two? That's basically talking about like piss and shit. So I mean, it's just went up wrong, really wrong. And I didn't like realize like the mistake before I was like watching. Why hell is no one answering? There's so many people that have seen this question, but nobody answers. This is so weird. then I started like thinking like, oh my fucking god, this is so wrong. So yeah,
but you're able to unsend this, right?
Yeah, I send it, of course. Yeah. But it was so fun because this happens. This is so weird because things that makes total sense for me as like by language in Finnish and Swedish, it just doesn't make sense in English. So.
Sometimes translation difficulties makes this funny situation.
Yeah.
But, rather skip this situation. And last question from this blog: have you ever checked an ex from a fake account? I never did that. Never.
Oh, I actually think that I haven't done it either. Not an ex, but like in general, weird people. Or I've been doing stalking for like my friends. Like if they had an ex, I've been stalking them. But I can do that with my own profile. I don't have a problem with that.
Mhm.
So yeah, I confess I haven't done it.
Okay, perfect. Next one is internet confessions. What's the weirdest direct messages you've ever received?
Oh my god. There's so many. Some I cannot come up with anything like specific, but I'd say like those kind of messages that you get like from a guy that has just like recently started following you. Let's say for example on Instagram, and there's not just like one message that is like, oh, you're so pretty and I like you. There's like 1,000 messages and they're long and they have like long discussions in their
No.
Instagram like DMs with themselves. Or they send out reels or
No.
stuff like that, and I don't all the time like check my like message requests. Sometimes I do, sometimes I not, but it's so weird when you like find a conversation and it's like a year of like conversating with themselves. Like what is wrong with
It's
you?
like
If I don't
one
reply,
person
I'm not
dialogue in
interested.
your DMs and you are still not
Yeah.
responding. Hell. No. This was cringy. Next one, what's the most expensive gift a fan has ever sent you?
Mm. It wasn't a gift, but it was a trip. So I get it's not like a physical gift, but I know for physical gifts, I've got like a male torso, which was very interesting. The only problem with it was that it wasn't like in like a box, so it has been opened, which I thought was very weird because I picked it up from the post office and it was like this huge carton box, and you could like it was heavy, and when I opened it, it was like the male torso with the this thing lying there, and yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking that why has he like picked it up from the box? Why haven't he sent the box as itself
Yeah,
for
a
me?
little bit weird.
I don't know if I want to know.
Let's keep it in a silence. Don't disclose these things. Okay, have you ever had an online stalker?
Yes, I actually have a problem with one right now, and it's not a male stalker or a like a previous fan or anything. It's just it's a woman that has, I think she has some mental illnesses, but she has been very very like how should I say, very aware of whatever I do, and always like talking about it and stuff like that. And it really doesn't help that I've like blocked her everywhere because I am a like public person, so I think she like picks it up anywhere.
And she also
So
can like create a couple of fake accounts that you wouldn't even be aware
yeah,
that she's literally sitting behind them.
yeah. So
It's
I'm very
tricky.
fortunate that this person doesn't like live near me or something, so I wouldn't like bump into her like in the streets. But it definitely freaked me out, especially in the beginning, because it was like an obsession. So it's just been a little bit of a weird situation. Let's put it that way.
That's creepy and that's scary, to be honest. Well,
Yeah,
I
and the
hope that
police
she
don't
will
do anything.
leave you alone in the nearest time and she wouldn't bother you like anymore. But let's get our hopes high that everything's gonna be completely fine with you. Wishing
Yeah.
you this like mental rest from these people.
You know, that's why I
This is-
trained Muay Thai for years, you know, so I can defend myself. I'm just kidding.
That's good. I admire the people that can definitely defend themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question is, what comment under your videos annoyed you the most? Can you remember maybe you had some comment that actually annoyed you pretty much?
Um, I think like those kinds of comments that are like picking up something. Let's say, for example, I have a video with very much like humor and you know, you would be, it's a comedy video. It's obvious that
Mhm.
it's not like real stuff. And then there's someone that just takes it too like seriously and starts debate something very long, and it's, I don't know, that shit annoys me because I think it's weird that people are not understanding sarcasm or
Yeah,
satire stuff. It's,
that's the point.
I mean, I grew up with internet. I'm born in the 90s. I've been like hanging in forums and, you know, 9gag and 4chan and whatever those kinds of places were. So for me, it's very weird that there's people out here that are like hanging in the internet world and they obviously don't like, they cannot like watch content and be like, okay, I don't like this. I can move on
Yeah,
or I can
pass
laugh
to
about
another
it.
one. What's the problem?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, next one. This is what's something fun always assume about you that isn't true? This was the last question.
Mhm. I think there's been I don't know if it's only for like fans or if it's like in general people, but there seems like some people think that I'm you know, I don't know what it's called in English, but if you're like walking on high horses,
Like a
so you are
diva.
just a little bit, yeah, a diva, which is not true at all. I'm just as fucking weird as I am like in real life, and yeah, and that really annoys me if someone's like they do not want to approach me because they believe that I would like be annoyed about it or something, and I'm like, no, please, just like if you see me and I'm not like with my friends or my family or something, and then just come up and chat. I think that is like just nice, and I mean it's fun.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Interview called This or That regarding fast answers like this or that. What would you choose, for example? Instagram or TikTok? Choose one.
Instagram.
Yeah, me too. I don't even have TikTok installed. I've never used TikTok,
I
even though
have
I'm a
TikTok, but
Zoomer.
I think TikTok is for me. It's like a dump and forget. You know, I just like record something like very weird when I'm talking, and then I just like let it sit there.
Pass, pass,
Yeah,
pass,
yeah,
pass.
exactly.
So yeah, Instagram is always. But actually, I love Twitter also. It's not in this choose or not choose topic. So anyway,
Yeah.
bad boy or nice guy?
Nice guy, always.
Yes,
I've heard that
I've
I
bet
look like a
myself. I don't
person.
need bad boy.
Yeah, and I've heard that I look like a person that would be in to bad boys. I have a lot of tattoos, and I'm, you know, I cuss a lot and stuff, but I love a genuinely nice guy, a
Nice,
little bit of nerd,
polite.
very smart, that we
Yes,
can have smart discussions. I love those. Those make my heart
it's
melt.
very sweet and gentle. This is also important.
Yes, yes, a gentleman. Yes.
Yes, that's the key. We don't need bad boy. Literally. Next
Yeah.
one is party night or cozy night. Cozy night. I'd like to sleep.
Yeah, I'd say if you asked me for like a couple of years ago, I would say party night, but now I'm like cozy night. I never go out. I don't know.
I'm in my
It's
20s.
something.
It's not like a performance tool for me to go out for tonight. I literally go to bed, have a cup of energy drinks probably, but then I go to sleep. No, no
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
Definitely.
I'm also. I mean, I'm in my 30s, but I've been a rave girl. I've been doing those party things when you've been out for like 3 days in a row, just partying. So
I
it's
tried my
been there,
best
done that.
to enter Berghain in Berlin. They didn't let me enter. I was like, okay, that was my first and last
No.
attempt of getting to Berghain. I will never go there anymore.
I haven't gone
So
there, but I don't actually like techno. I'm into like more bam music. So yeah.
it was like a challenge for me to actually get there and see the vibe. No,
Yeah.
no means no. Okay, yeah, I went back to my hotel and worked. Okay,
Yeah,
and
Sven hated you.
we have to choose this or that questions left, and we can literally go around and end. So the first question is rich guy or the funny guy? This is a tricky one. Let's be honest.
Oh, I have to think about it. A funny guy is always, we love guys that makes us laugh. But at the same time, I mean, I could be with someone, like dating a person, but I still have my best friends that I like can have fun with. And a rich guy opens up a lot of possibilities. Like if he's not fun, he could, like, I don't know, buy a comedian to entertain us. So I'd maybe say a rich guy, just because it would be a little bit hard also as well, because I wouldn't say I'm not a millionaire, but I mean I make a nice kind of salary. So if the guy doesn't like have at all that the same the same standard of living, let's say, put it that way, it could be a bit difficult at some point.
Yes.
I guess that we wouldn't have the same kind of interests and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, to be honest, I don't want to read the fifth question because me and you have tattoos and the answer is pretty obvious, but the question is tattoos or no tattoos? It's always a yes. Like, damn it.
Yeah, tattoos, yes. But I'd also say that I've been, especially for guys, I've been dating guys without tattoos. I've been dating guys with tattoos. It really doesn't matter. Like, just pick something that you're like. But it's definitely not something I would be scared of. Actually, if they have like tattoo, let's say that they have an ex-girlfriend, the name is here. That's a no for me. But otherwise, the more, the better.
Okay. And also, I think it's a little bit important to add that, for example, if you date a man that has no tattoos and he is telling you stop getting yourself more tattoos, so this is also a red flag for me.
Yeah.
This is my body and this is my choice.
Exactly. Yeah. Or at the same time, also, I would never tell someone that you should get tattoos. Like, that's his thing.
Yeah, it's like on both sides.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was pretty fun, pretty explicit, and pretty open interview. I actually enjoyed so much having you today. How
Let's hope that they don't cancel us for my language.
My English is not my first language to begin with, so we are completely doing great.
Neither am I.
Hope that you actually enjoyed and had a little bit of fun with me today.
Yes, I did.
Definitely.